Each photo we take has a beginning. Each photo has a meaning to us, for us. It would illustrate often what we like in the world and what inspires us, and thus it connects us to our sensitivity, appreciation of beauty, spirituality, fairness, or a sense of harmony. Also, pictures in the family albums would often represent our achievements, relationships that we build and that matter, as well as our dreams fulfilled. Thus, they trace our courage, wisdom, humanity. It's a way to remember of what we create in life and are proud of. I often ask my clients if they could find photos that illustrate what's most important in life. I know that when they come back home from the session, they will look up in the photo album and they would see life stories abundant in testimonies of their aspirations, hopes, values, relationships, achievements, and struggles that made them strong, wise, and resistant. Photos in coaching are about resources. I'll give you an example. Since May this year, I've been working with an Ukrainian woman, a refugee and a mother of a disabled child, who wanted to think of herself as good, brave, wise, and beautiful. But she didn't believe that really. But that was her objective. She wanted to start thinking so. And I asked her, so deep, very deep inside you, how do you think? Do you believe that you're good, wise, brave, and beautiful? And she said, yes, but it is very, very deep. I asked her to bring photos from her life that illustrate moments when she was brave, wise, and beautiful for the next session. How do you think? Did she find them? Yes, of course. She found photos showing her as a brave, wise, and beautiful woman. For me as a coach, she was able to acknowledge her strengths. Moreover, she kept the proofs of her qualities in her hands. These were her photos taken in the past that she kept until that day that she took with her while escaping from Ukrainian war, that she chose to remember and decided today to include into her coaching. Obviously, we were on the positive side. That unlocked further work on resources and the coaching process. We already knew both that she accessed a positive self-perception. And I didn't need, to multiply the coaching questions to make her believe in it. Actually, she had it in front of her eyes, in her hands. And this brought her to tears. So, photos in coaching, it's about a change. Photographs from our lives help us connect to what is deep inside us and bring it out and speak it out and continue to build on it. Because people can see moments of courage, happiness, wisdom, fairness, harmony in their photos. These are material proofs of what was and can still be possible. Feelings of losing direction or purpose, which is a frequent case of burnout, for instance, are difficult to overcome without energy and a positive emotional engagement. photos showing valuable or important moments from life, from our lives, can trigger that energy, the energy for personal growth, for personal change, and the growth in the future. So photos in coaching are also about tools and techniques. Seeing photos activates in us what we describe. Photography, is not the goal in coaching process itself, but it becomes a tool. The goal is the client's reflection, insights, and change. But how can we help people to develop a life-changing reflection quickly and find insights that will reveal person's true beliefs and feelings? Usually, clients would discover that their true beliefs and feelings about various aspects of life are not necessarily the same as what is being said commonly. Well, there is a point to look inside your own story, inside our biographies. And I discovered that personal photos are excellent in connecting to our true beliefs and feelings. I will give you another example. In autumn this year, I assisted a woman, an executive, a manager in coaching process. She also was from Ukraine, but she was living in Poland temporarily because of the war. The main topic for her as an executive was self-confidence and women leadership. I asked her what would support her in self-confidence, in being self-confident, more self-confident. And she mentioned awareness of her values in the first place. She wanted to deepen her understanding of them. I suggested working with what I call the most important photo. The most important photo is an application in photography and coaching where I combine the idea of the most important photo and the model of neurological levels developed by Robert Dills, something like ABC for coaches. And I said to her, for the next session, choose and bring your most important photo. We will use it when reflecting on your values. When we met 2 weeks later, she said with enthusiasm, but it was an experience, she said loud. Just looking at the photographs and browsing gave me a lot of reflection. I chose 3 pictures. I asked her to select one so we could focus on first, and she chose the photo where she is wearing a t-shirt with black and white stripes. She is standing, leaning against the wall, and she's smiling in this photo, and the wind blows her hair away. And the way she stands in this photo made me think that she's posing for a photo with someone she loved. What is important in this photo? I asked. This is my top question. What is important in this photo? The fact that I'm smiling, she replied. Who are you becoming then? She thought, and then she said, I'm myself. I'm then myself. When I smile, I'm back to myself, she added. And what then changes in you? I continued. I have more kindness towards people, trust, and openness. How do you then perceive the people and the world around you? I continued. As a friendly place. I'm more positive and I have more trust. She learned that when she smiles and is positive, she looks at the world and the people in a friendlier way. She has more confidence to them and kindness towards herself. As a result, it becomes easier for her to use her knowledge and skills and to express her opinions. Smiling, she feels relaxed and more confident in the company of others. And she begins to see the world as a safe place to live. You know, I don't think that she would have this reflection without her most important photo. It's not obvious to choose a photo where you're just smiling for an executive coaching session. She, in the here and now, when we met, she experienced the world as an insecure place. She escaped the Ukraine war. In her most important photo from the past, she saw the world as a safe place to live. She identified that safe world in herself, in her smile, in her attitude, and under her control. So, photos in coaching it's about a process as well. So, using photographs in a specialized coaching process, when asking powerful questions, or just simply creating a space for self-exploration, photographs help people better understand and acknowledge their uniqueness, specific situation, particular needs. They allow us to express ourselves in a true, authentic way. Photography can unlock the inner world, can be a key to unlock the inner world. It takes us beyond this cognitive realm and puts us in touch with the information that hides in feelings, sensations, hunches, intuition, emotions, and long-term memory. I observed how important it is for people to take photos and keep traces of life. Our photos, which we take and hold, prove the continuity of our biography. We need to remind ourselves about our achievements because we tend to forget that we've been creating unique lives. And it's additionally accurate as we live in this era of constant comparisons and not enough messages. At the same time, our individual lives are the space to use the courage we have, the perseverance, hope, self-love, pride, anything that is positive. Our own biographies can inspire us for further growth if we can see them as a continuity. It's a continuity. It's one of my central learnings from the last 10 years of that practice, because traditionally people see coaching as a tasks-based, focused on solutions, improvements in here and now. And it's absolutely true. But photography enables a more integrative impact regarding personality. Photography has become a way to personal development programs, therapeutic activities, therapy, art therapy, because pictures provide insights for self-awareness. They enhance communication. Moreover, photography as the act of taking photos offers a mindful and creative task that helps intellectual development, well-being, healing. And I hope and I wish that this use of photography and photos will be developing in coaching too. By design, coaching clients have good access to the resources, enabling satisfactory verbal work. But powerful questions, the main tool for coaches, are not the only ways to trigger reflection. Because so much in our lives remains unspoken, but sensed, felt, connected to our inner landscapes. So what I do in coaching is, first and foremost, I pose questions about photographs, based on which people discover new insights into the world, other people, and themselves, about their achievements, about their personality. An example of a powerful question can be, how does this photo testify to your freedom? So in my approach, contemplating personal photographs in the context of powerful questions represents a reflective technique. The second thing I do is to invite people to take photographs to illustrate the issues clients are dealing with in coaching. For example, I love the task of photographing the in-between. For instance, take a photo of the in-between, what is in between you and your partner, between you in the team, in your work, life. So in my approach to photography in coaching, active photography is a technique of looking for answers to questions. And the third thing is to practice photography daily to support the changes that clients are working towards. A few examples are taking photos of and noticing beauty in sunlight, calming thoughts, developing a habit of consistency and follow through, regulating day-night cycle of life. So in this approach, photography is also a technique that complements life coaching, similar to expressive writing or mindfulness that is widely used by coaches. So I'm almost done with my introductory speech. A few words about this symposium still. Well, I develop and promote photography in coaching as a field because bringing photography into coaching opens up a new possibilities for deeper insights and clients' emotional engagement. And this is an essential context for this conference. We will not focus today on the traditional division between coaching therapy, art therapy. We will not focus on distinction between them. We rather are going to find and build bridges. Today, well-being professionals, as all of you here, are lifelong learners, and you're completing courses in various disciplines, streams of therapy, art therapy, coaching, medicine even, well-being, including body and movement, nutrition, mindfulness, and so on. As a result, you combine elements of these fields in your professional practices, adapting them to your leading specialization. And today, presenters apply photography in different contexts of mental support, personal growth, and well-being. There will be case studies about photography in coaching adapted to self-awareness interventions, well-being interventions, brand and executive coaching, personal growth programs. Yes,